Great. And here's what's going to happen. We're going to read a whole bunch of books today, and I'm going to give you dad advice. What's up, Artwell? What's up, Andrew Granner? Is it Granner? Let me know where you're from in the chat if you're just getting here. We're going to read Race Wars. We're going to read Uncle Bob. Can't wait to show me his knob. We're going to read Cinnamon Visits the Glue Factory. We're going to read Sweatshop. Kids Make Everything You Own. Child Services, they're coming for you. And your big sister, too. We're going to read Mike Lit. Shouldn't Be Hard to Find. Dad's a Cuck. We're going to read Why Daddy Hits Mommy, a kid's guide to understanding alcoholism. Mike Hunt Smells Like Fish. There's a new Mike Hunt book coming. I can't wait to show it to you. Help Me Step Bro. We're going to read Buster, the Perverted Ghost. What's up, Willie Dubs? Tell your friends. We're going to read Drunk Dad Shows Up to Every Game. We're going to read When Parents Go to Jail. We're going to read My Dad Grooms Minors. Oh, yeah, we're going to read Uncle Jeff's Island because everybody loves Uncle Jeff. We're going to read Becky the Throat Goat. We're going to read Mom plus Dad plus Chad. Your parents have formed a triad. And we're going to read My Big Black Hawk. Just going to readjust a couple things here. Mostly because Willie Dubs is here and he's making me nervous, Willie. All right. I'm going to give you two options here, two options in the chat. You're going to vote for which one you want to hear first, and that's the book that Daddy's going to read. Here are your options. Do you want to hear My Big Black Hawk or Becky the Throat Goat? Becky or Hawk? Becky or Hawk? You let me know. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children.
His name is Brad Goss. He writes children's books. His name is Brad Goss.
Becky, you want some Becky? You want a little Becky the Throat Goat? Okay, all right, we can do that for you. By the way, every single book is available on Amazon, and every single ringtone that I'm about to play for you, there's a Becky the Throat Goat theme song. It's available as a ringtone in the iTunes store.
Her name is Becky. Becky. Her name is Becky. Becky. Becky the Throat Goat.
In the land where horny goats dwell lives a lady with a tale to tell. Becky the Throat Goat is always fun. When she goes out, everybody comes. Born with an oversized throat so grand, a rare condition she never planned. Swallowing objects with the greatest of ease, her presence at parties always a tease. She'll take things down, both large and small. Becky the Throat Goat swallows it all. The male goat's always erupting with laughter, but a date with Becky is what they're after. They call up Becky and run their plays because a night with the Throat Goat leaves them in a daze. Becky the Throat Goat is available on Amazon.
Her name is Becky. Becky. Her name is Becky. Becky. Becky the Throat Goat.
My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. Tell your friends the creepy old man is doing story time in his basement again, and it's time again for My Big Black Hawk.
All the girls love my big black hawk.
All the girls love My Big Black Hawk. When they come to ride, he makes them all squawk. Big Black Hawk has a giant black head. Big Black Hawk only sleeps in my bed. Big Black Hawk scares the fellas, except my friend Jack. Big Black Hawk makes you jealous because he's so black. Black Hawk is Jack's most favorite ride, but I can't get Jack off until he's satisfied. My Big Black Hawk.
All the girls love my big black hawk.
My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. You're in my basement. I also give good dad advice. So if you need some dad advice, don't go ahead and ask me ask me something specific, and I'll do what I can. And then here we go. I'm going to give you two options for books. In the chat, you're going to vote which one you want to hear next, and that's what you're going to read. That's what we're going to read. I got laid off. What do I do, Brad? Well, some people go back to the workplace and they stir up some shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, here are your options. Mom plus dad plus Chad. Your parents have formed a triad, or Buster, the perverted ghost. Buster, the perverted ghost. Are you a real dad, Mr. Goss? Abso-fucking-lutely I am. Yes, I'm a real papa. Big papa up here. And the real steppa. All right. Looks like it's going to be Buster. I see way more if you want to hear Buster, the perverted ghost. So, again, I'm going to tell you this every time. You can get the book on Amazon, and you can get the ringtone that I'm about to play on the iTunes store for your iPhone.
Buster the perverted ghost, he's the creepiest ghost you know. He smells your hair, licks the seat of your chair, and he hums your favorite pillow.
Meet Buster the ghost. No need to be scared. He tries on your clothes, and he smells your hair. He goes through your phone and licks the seat of your chair. He hangs out in your car and smells your underwear. Buster is a pervert, make no mistake. When you go to sleep, Buster rides your leg. What are you doing, step ghost? He has a fetish for feet, and he licks your glasses. Buster loves treats, and he loves fine asses. He makes obscene calls and humps your pillow. When Buster is finished, you'll surely know. Buster the Perverted Ghost is available on Amazon, and the ringtone, it's on the iTunes store.
Buster the Perverted Ghost, he's the creepiest ghost you know. He smells your hair, licks the seat of your chair, and he hums your favorite pillow.
This book is a classic. I wrote it in 2020. It's called Mom plus Dad plus Chad. Your parents have formed a triad.
Hi, Chad.
Mom plus Dad plus Chad. Your parents have formed a triad. Mom plus Dad plus Chad. Your parents have formed a triad.
Hi, Chad.
Mom and Dad were getting bored. Their whole lives seemed to revolve around chores. Click that follow button. They tried new activities they thought they'd enjoy. Date nights. And hobbies. And even some toys. Nothing was working. Your parents were tired. Then Mom did some research after getting inspired. She presented an idea that seemed a bit strange. They dated new people together for a change. Humpty Dumpty Dickory Dock, your mom just needed a second cock. Tonight's party time, meet your co-father Chad. He's moving right in, and it won't be bad. Skip along and count to 3. We're normalizing polyamory. Mom plus Dad plus Chad is available on Amazon, and yes, you can get the ringtone on iTunes.
Hi, Chad.
Mom plus Dad plus Chad. Your parents have formed a triad. Mom plus Dad plus Chad. Your parents have formed a triad.
Hi, Chad.
We're going to read a lot of books today, including Mom's Crystals Won't Save Your Pop, Daddy's a Simp, Don't Expect Much Inheritance, Cucumber Curtis Can't Come to Dinner. Why? Diddler on the Roof, one of my new books. We're going to read Your Mom is Sharon Cox. That's another new book. We're going to read Cuckolding with Jack and Jill. We're going to read I Love Corn. Tell your friends. We're going to read We're Not Camping. Mom and Dad Lied. We're homeless, but first up, you get 2 choices. Your 2 choices are, what are they going to be? Your 2 choices are going to be I'm going to give you two. You're going to get two options in the chat. You're going to vote which one you want to hear next. They are Mike Hunt, Smells Like Fish, or Help Me Step Bro. Help Me Step Bro or Mike Hunt, Smells Like Fish. Tell your friends the creepy old man is doing story time in his basement again. My name is Brad Goss.
His name is Brad Goss. He writes children's books. His name is Brad Goss.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Everybody knows the Step Bro reference. All right. What do you got? Step Bro or Mike Hunt? Let me see. Man, we're right down the middle here. But I feel like I feel like Step Bro is coming out in front. So we're gonna do Help Me Step Bro, and then we're gonna do Mike Hunt, and then we're gonna do a giant stack of other books like Uncle Jeff's Island. Yep. That's the Jeff we're talking about today. Okay. Help Me Step Bro. This book is on Amazon, and the ringtone, all my ringtones are on the iTunes store for your iPhone.
Help me step bro. Creative prompts for quality movies.
Talk to the boss, you might be getting fired. Unpaid parking tickets, your attention is required. Doctor says bend over and cough. Hot stepmom wants to help you get off. This couch for money is where you must goes. Sometimes a fireman needs to empty his hose. In bed with one lover, the other hides away. You ordered a pizza, can't afford to pay. Picked up a hitchhiker, she can't thank you enough. You wound up in prison, and it's gonna get rough. Hot stepsister and friend stole your PS4. You got caught shoplifting at your favorite store. You went for a massage that came with a feel. You met with a realtor, but only closed one deal. The plumber is here. Your pipes need to be cleaned. Stepsister is stuck in the washing machine. Help Me Step Bro. It's on Amazon, and the ringtone is on iTunes.
Help me step bro. Creative prompts for quality movies.
This book here is my number one best-selling book of all time. My life literally changed after I published this book because I sold so many copies. So thank you to everybody who has a copy. And volume 2 is coming out soon, and I can't wait to show it to you. It's already done.
Mike Hunt smells like fish. Mike Hunt.
Click that follow button. Mike Hunt smells like fish. Mike Hunt gets so hairy. Sometimes Mike Hunt bleeds. It can be kinda scary. Mike Hunt loves to squirt and gets wet easily. Mike Hunt once got crabs and scratched endlessly. Mike Hunt gets ingrown hairs. Mike Hunt collects toys. Mike Hunt has a piercing and gets pounded by the boys. Sometimes Mike Hunt farts with great force and power. Mike Hunt is the freshest right after a shower. Mike Hunt smells like fish is available on Amazon, and yes, the ringtone is on iTunes.
Mike Hunt smells like fish. Mike Hunt.
We're going to read Uncle Jeff's Island. We're going to read My Dad Grooms Minors. We're going to read When Parents Go to Jail. We're going to read Drunk Dad Shows Up to Every Game. Why Daddy Hits Mommy, A Kid's Guide to Understanding Alcoholism. We're going to read My Clit Shouldn't Be Hard to Find. We're going to read Child Services. They're coming for you and your big sister too. Sweatshop, Kids Make Everything You Own. Cinnamon Visits the Glue Factory. Uncle Bob can't wait to show me his knob. Race Wars. Oh yeah, Race Wars. And Mike Hunt. No, we've already done that. Mike Hunt, we've already done that. Let's do it. We have too much Mike Hunt in the house. That's the problem today. That is the problem. Okay, everybody, what do you want to hear? Do you want to hear, let me give you two choices. Do you want to hear Race Wars or Mike Lit Shouldn't Be Hard to Find? Race Wars or Mike Lit Shouldn't Be Hard to Find. Vote in the chat, and I'll do an informal poll, and I'll make a decision just based on, what I see more of, basically, is what it comes down to. Again, my name is Brad Goss. I write the children's books. You're in my basement. Make sure you're following me. Tell your friends. Creepy old man. He's doing story time in his basement again. And I give dad advice. So if you have a question and you want some advice from your internet dad, I'll be your internet dad and I'll give you that advice. We're going to read My Clit Shouldn't Be Hard to Find.
My clit should be hard to find. My clit, my clit.
My clit's sensitive. My clit doesn't hide. My clit shouldn't be very hard to find. Mike Lit wears a hood. Mike Lit loves warm hands. My clit doesn't care if you're a woman or man. My clit's favorite toys always vibrate. Mike Lit enjoys time alone with mates. Don't ignore Mike Lit once you have consent. My clit can swell up by 300%. Some people don't think that my clit exists. But please don't make my clit ask for a kiss. My clit shouldn't be hard to find. The book is on Amazon and the ringtone is on iTunes.
My clit should be hard to find. My clit, my clit.
Next up, we're going to read Race Wars. This is a fantastic, fantastic story. I hope you stick with me till the end. And if you're easily triggered, remember, you can leave whenever you want. This book is on Amazon and the ringtone is on the iTunes store.
Race wars, race wars, race wars, race wars, race wars.
Today is the day of the very big race. All of the cars have a smile on their face. The media is here. Corporate sponsors are too. Black car, white car, and yellow car too. Red cars built the track. They've always been here. Brown cars' parents don't approve of his career. Yellow car is the smartest, his engine a masterpiece. Black car is worried he'll get stopped by police. White car always wins, he isn't concerned. Now it's time for the rubber to burn. The crowd is cheering with all of their might, but the cars have all stopped. Something isn't quite right. They're all speaking calmly. They figured out who will win. The media, the government, and the corporations. Race Wars is available on Amazon, and yes, the ringtone is on iTunes.
Race wars, race wars, race wars, race wars, race wars.
Vote in the chat which one you want to hear next. Your mom is Sharon Cox or Uncle Bob can't wait to show me his knob. My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. Click that follow button and tell your friends the creepy old man's doing story time in his basement again.
His name is Brad Goss. He writes children's books. His name is Brad Goss.
All right, what do we got? I think I see more Uncle Bob requests already. So we'll start with Uncle Bob can't wait to show me his knob. Then we'll do Your Mom is Sharon Cox. We'll try to get to Cuckolding with Jack and Jill. We'll try to get to Diddler on the Roof. And so many more classic children's literature from Brad Goss. That's me.
Uncle Bob can't wait to show show me his knob. Uncle Bob can't wait to show me his knob.
Now I want you to wait till the end, because there's a twist at the end, and this isn't what you think it is. Uncle Bob came to my school. I was swimming in the pool. When he arrived, it seemed kind of sus. Then he said, "Let's go, we're in a big rush." Uncle Bob struggles with his mental health, and he doesn't take very good care of himself. He said something strange happened at home, and Mom sent him to get me alone. On the drive home, Uncle Bob would say, "I can't wait to show you my knob! Hooray!" When we got home, a police lady was waiting, and Mom and Dad were clearly debating. They said something strange had happened at home. They said someone had broken into our home, and Uncle installed a new knob made of chrome. Uncle Bob can't wait to show me his knob is available on Amazon. And yes, it's a children's book. And yes, I am a children's educator and entertainer. And yes, the book, I told you that the book's on Amazon. And yes, the ringtone is available on the iTunes store.
Uncle Bob can't wait to show me his knob. Uncle Bob can't wait to show me his knob.
That's right. My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children, and you are here in my basement. Now we're going to read Your Mom is Sharon Cox, one of my newest books. Make sure you're following me. And here's the theme song. You can get it on iTunes.
Your mom is Sharon Cox. Your mom is Sharon Cox. Sharon Cox. She goes out on lots of dates. Sharon Cox. Sharon Cox. Sharon Cox.
Your mom is Sharon Cox. She goes out on lots of dates. Sharon Cox. She doesn't discriminate. Sharon Cox makes other women so mad because Sharon Cox pulls all the giga-chads. Sharon Cox enjoys a night out with Molly. Sharon Cox tells everyone that she's Polly. Sharon Cox, her nights are longer than her days. In the bedroom, Sharon Cox always slays. Sharon Cox is on all the dating apps. Sharon Cox posts a lot of thirst traps. Sharon Cox sends out late-night DMs. Sharon Cox doesn't have any lady friends. Sharon Cox loves to scream out loud. For Sharon Cox, 3 is never a crowd. Sharon Cox at night, she's never alone. In the bedroom, Sharon Cox moans like a saxophone. If Sharon Cox wants to Netflix and chill, she's also inviting Jimmy and Bill. Sharon Cox, Your Mom is Sharon Cox, is available on Amazon, and yes, the ringtone is on iTunes.
Your mom is Sharon Cox. Your mom is Sharon Cox. Sharon Cox. She goes out on lots of dates. Sharon Cox. Sharon Cox. Sharon Cox.
My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. You're in my basement. Let me know which one of these books you want to hear next. Is it going to be We're Not Camping, Mom and Dad Lied, We're Homeless, or I Love Corn? I love corn. We'll just say camping or corn. How does that sound? You can just put that in the chat. Camping or corn. My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
His name is Brad Goss. He writes children's books. His name is Brad Goss.
All right. Is it camping or corn? Is it corn or camping? What's it going to be? Let's go. Let's go. I know this one's pretty even. It's pretty even. I think we're going to go with We're Not Camping. Mom and Dad Lied, We're Homeless, and guess what? The book's on Amazon. The ringtone is on iTunes.
We're not camping.
It's been a few weeks since we started to camp. Things got hard when we were denied food stamps. The truth, you see, is harder to say. Foreclosure happens when mortgage we can't pay. Mom and Dad are so sorry we lied. Camping we're not, so swallow your pride. Tent City will be our permanent base. Now wipe that miserable look off your face. Homelessness is not as hard as it seems. Just try to get used to the hobo screams. Dumpster diving will be your new favorite sport. And you'll have to spend time waiting in court. Things have to change because we're so poor. Your mother's becoming a bus station whore. We're not camping. Mom and Dad lied. We're homeless is available on Amazon. My name is Brad Goss. No, this is not pre-recorded, bitches. Give me something to read. Tell me how to prove that this is not pre-recorded. Oh, I got an idea for you. How about my phone? Would that help? Right there. It's 11:30 a.m. It is Tuesday, February 20th. This is Eastern time. Why do you think it's pre-recorded? That's weird. How do I get the jersey that you're wearing? The jersey is custom made for me. Check it out. It's a Mike Hunt jersey. You know what I'm saying? It's all Mike all the time. So I actually have a new Mike Hunt book coming, and with that, I'm going to be launching a bunch of swag and a bunch of other cool stuff. So yeah, you need dad advice? Drop it on me. What's your question? Let's go. A lot of lives are pre-recorded on here. That's probably true, but I don't know how to do that, if I'm honest. So I'm sure I could figure it out, but I just don't know how to do the pre-recording. So yeah, legit. This is the time. 11:31. It's February 20th. Tuesday, February 20th. I don't fuck around. I'm live. This is the shit right here. You are with Daddy in the basement live. It's 4:31 where you are, but it's 11:31 where I am. All right. Okay, let's see. I got a girl. Okay, whoa. I got a girl to take out, but I can't afford it all, and I already promised the movies. Ben, if you can't afford to take a girl to the movies, you need to figure out how to sneak her in, because that will be a date to remember. Go in the fire escape, get a friend to open the door, whatever you got to do, find your way in, sneak in, and be the guy that snuck her into the movies, not the guy that bought her a movie ticket, because I'll tell you what, nobody else is doing that shit. All right, what do we got next? All right, let's go with I Love Corn. I Love Corn. Here's the theme song, and yes, of course, it's available on iTunes.
Corner in the morning, corner in the evening. I love corn.
In the land of corn, I'm a connoisseur. From cornhole to cream corn, I'm always sure. Meet my stepmom. Her corn's out of sight. She loves it so much, it's her favorite delight. But she chokes and she gags. It's quite a display. I thought it was the Colonel's, but she likes it that way. The women in corn work day and night. Their corn creations, a tasty delight. My favorite corn squirts. Oh, it's a thrill, like a corn volcano that's about to spill. Stepsister and friends, they're in on the game. Stuck by that corn glue, it's always the same. But when it gets sticky, I lend a hand too. We help each other, yo. That's what we do. When I'm all alone, my corn love is free. No one watches me watch my cornography. I cover my tracks, yo, my secret's well kept. For my love of corn, you can call me adept. Black corn and white corn, delicious it's true. Red, blue, yellow corn, what about you? I'm addicted, I confess, it's become the norm, but here at work, I can no longer perform. HR sat me down, take a vacation, my friend. No more corn at the office, this has to end. Now my work is corn-free, it's a sad reform, but now I'm home, and I weather the storm. My family's concerned, they've left me alone. Corn habits so wild, I got my own time zone. Corn's more than food, it's my lifetime plan. If I could, I'd turn this whole world into Cornland. I Love Corn is available on Amazon, and the theme song is on the iTunes store.
Corner in the morning, corner in the evening. I love corn. I love corn.
All right. Here we go. 2 options in the chat. You're going to vote which one you want to hear first, and I'm going to read that one to you first. How long will this live be, Dobin? I have no idea. It's probably going to end soon because my voice is starting to go. I need dad advice. Emily says, I need dad advice. I lost my license. License to what, Emily? What license did you lose? I'll give you dad advice. And then we'll pick. I'll give you 2 books to pick from. Okay. Tell me was it a driver's license? I'm assuming it was a driver's license. Okay. I'm not getting the answer, so we're going to move on. Let's assume it was your driver's license. If you've lost it, I'm assuming you lost it like in court and the police took it from you. Like you actually don't have yes to drive. Okay. You lost your license to drive. You have 2 options. Get one of those absolutely ridiculous electric scooters. Zip around town. You can break every single rule. You can break bike rules. You can break pedestrian rules. You can break driving rules. You don't need a license to drive it. I think you can even drive it drunk, depending on where you live. Get an electric scooter from China. That's the best advice I can give you. Second best advice I can give you is drive your car without your license, but get one of those little Uber signs. Cops never pull over Uber drivers. So just get one of those little Uber signs and you're good to go. There you go. All right, here are your choices. Your choices are Uncle Jeff's Island or My Dad Grooms Minors. My Dad Grooms Minors or Uncle Jeff's Island. Vote in the chat which book you want to hear first. And that's what Daddy's going to read to you. My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. Click that follow button and tell your friends.
His name is Brad Goss. He writes children's books. His name is Brad Goss.
All right. Let's see. What do we got? What's it going to be? Is it going to be My Dad Grooms Minors or Uncle Jeff's Island? Let's see. What's it going to be? Minors? My dad minors. I think we're going to start with My Dad Grooms Minors. By the way, funny thing about this, the ringtone for this particular book, the book's on Amazon, ringtone is on iTunes. The ringtone for this book is the ringtone. I'm going to play it for you right now. When my dad calls me, this is the song that plays when my dad calls me. Okay? Are you ready for it? I'm going to play it for you. Hang on one second. I got to find it. Here we go.
My dad's job, you won't believe it's true. My dad grooms minors, that's what he do. My dad grooms minors.
It's career day today, my chance to share. I'll tell you about my dad and his special chair. His job is unique, you won't believe it's true. My dad grooms minors, that's what he do. While other dads work in an office or store, my dad rides down a shaft to do something more. He doesn't dig for gold or shiny rocks. My dad grooms minors while making small talk. He trims their beards and makes them neat, and he cuts their hair with a rhythm and beat. He brings laughter to the miners' frowns, making them happy deep under the ground. With a snip here and a snip there, Dad grooms all the miners with passion and care. So on this career day I stand and shine because my dad is a groomer in a coal mine. My dad grooms miners. You can get it on Amazon, and you can get the theme song as a ringtone on iTunes.
My dad's job, you won't believe it's true. My dad grooms miners, that's what he do. My dad grooms miners.
My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. Make sure you're following me. We're going to read Uncle Jeff's Island next. Somebody says they need dad advice, so go. Ask me your dad advice question, and then we're going to read Uncle Jeff's Island. I will do my best to answer the question. Do you self-publish? Yes, I self-publish. That's what I do. What's the Uncle Jeff's Island reference? You don't know which Jeffrey we're talking about here? Jeffrey? The Jeffrey that didn't kill himself? That Jeffrey, you know what we're talking about? Jeff? Uncle Jeff, he had a private island well, how about I just read you the book? And then you'll understand which Jeff we're talking about. In case there's any misunderstanding about which Uncle Jeff we're talking about right now. Okay? All right? Do we understand which Jeff we're talking about here? Are we all on the same page about Jeffrey? Uncle Jeff? Okay. Let's do it. There's a theme song, and it's available as a ringtone on your iPhone.
Prince, a few actors and 2 guys made Bill, Uncle Jeff's Island.
In a land far, far away, a man named Jeffrey loved to play. Rich and powerful, but not very nice. His heart, they say, was as cold as ice. On a private island with a castle so grand, he invited famous people from across the land. But Jeffrey's dark secret was yet to unfold, a tale of misdeeds, both evil and bold. Then people discovered the terrible truth of Jeffrey's cruel acts that stole away youth. They sent out police one warm summer day to capture the bad man and take him away. Uncle Jeff was taken straight to jail, where bad people go when their morals fail. A trial was needed to judge him with care, but before it took place, he died in despair. Questions unanswered, the people search on to find the truth with Uncle Jeff gone. Remember this story so filled with doom. Avoid creepy rich guys or you might get groomed. Uncle Jeff's Island is available on Amazon, and the ringtone is on the iTunes store.
Prince, a few actors and 2 guys made Bill, Uncle Jeff's Island.
Vote in the chat which book you want to hear next. Is it going to be Cucumber Curtis Can't Come to Dinner or Cuckolding with Jack and Jill? Jack and Jill or Cucumber Curtis? Vote in the chat. That's what I'm going to read next. That's what we're going to do. Is it going to be Cucumber Curtis Can't Come to Dinner or Cuckolding with Jack and Jill? Cuckolding or cucumber? Cucumber or cuckolding? Cucumber Curtis. Looks like it's more people want Cucumber Curtis. So Cucumber Curtis is who it's going to be. By the way, Cucumber Curtis has a new book coming as well. We're going to be doing more with the Cucumber Curtis character. As you can see off to my right here, right above this, if I just move this down a little bit, is the Cucumber Curtis puppet. I have a custom Cucumber Curtis puppet. He's fantastic, but he's very scared of the dark place, and you're going to learn why right now.
Cucumber Curtis, Cucumber Curtis, Cucumber Curtis, can't come to dinner. Cucumber Curtis.
It all begins at the grocery store. They have apples and beer, bananas and more. Meet Cucumber Curtis. He loves to daydream of salads and sushi and dressings with cream. Curtis can't wait to come home with you. Or you. Or what about you? The day's almost over. Curtis starts to feel sad. He'll become a pickle before he goes bad. But wait, there's your mom. Everything will be fine. Curtis is dancing through the checkout line. He's finally going home to end his short life and fulfill his destiny with your kitchen knife. But we won't see Curtis at dinner tonight. First, he must make Mommy scream with delight. Cucumber Curtis can't come to dinner. You can get it on Amazon, and you can get the theme song as a ringtone in iTunes for your iPhone. Soon coming to Android.
Cucumber Curtis, Cucumber Curtis, Cucumber Curtis, can't come to dinner. Cucumber Curtis.
If we learned anything from Cucumber Curtis, it's stay out of the dark place. Cuckolding with Jack and Jill is up next, everybody. Cuckolding with Jack and Jill. My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. You're in my basement.
Cuckolding with Jack and Jill. Cuckolding with Jack and Jill.
In a house not plain or tame lived a couple without any shame. Jack and Jill, now you know their names. Their love life was not quite the same. Jack said to Jill with a big grin, "Let's invite another man in." Jill nodded to Jack with a sly look, as if they read from the very same book. In walked Joe with a strut so bold, into a story that's rarely told. Jack sat back with a view so keen. Jill and Joe set the scene. Jack the watcher with a smile so wide. Jill and Joe, no need to hide. In a game of love with rules unbound, in their little house where joy was found. Cuckolding with Jack and Jill is available on Amazon.
Cuckolding with Jack and Jill. Cuckolding with Jack and Jill.
All right, vote in the chat which book you want to hear next. My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. Click that follow button. Click that follow button. That's right. Support your boy. You can get all my books on Amazon. All my ringtones are available for your iPhone in the iTunes store. And I have a merch store. Merch.bradgoss.com is the way to get my merch. That's how you spell my name. Go follow me on Instagram. Go follow me on YouTube. Here on TikTok, I actually can only get away with about 70% of my content. The other 30% I can show on all the other networks. But TikTok, well, TikTok's a little sensitive. You know what I mean? People come in here and they complain, and the soft kids get triggered by fucking random shit. And then books get banned. And I have over 30 books that have been banned by TikTok. So I can't show you those books. But you can see them on Instagram. You can see them on YouTube. When Parents Go to Jail or Diddler on the Roof. Diddler on the Roof or When Parents Go to Jail. Vote in the chat which book you want to hear next, and tell your friends the creepy old man is doing story time in his basement.
His name is Brad Goss. He writes children's books. His name is Brad Goss.
All right, it looks like more of you want to hear Diddler on the Roof, and then we'll do When Parents Go to Jail. I can already tell this book here is the one that you want. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Here's the theme song. Yes, it's a ringtone on iTunes.
Diddler on the roof, Diddler on the roof, Diddler on the roof.
In a town where nights were deep lived a boy who couldn't sleep. For on the roof with a creep and a crawl there was a diddler both skinny and tall. He's up there, Mom, he's up there, Dad, but they laughed it off. they thought he'd gone mad. See, I haven't memorized this one. It's so new. This diddler was strange with a hat so tall and shoes that made no sound at all. The boy had a plan both evil and bright to catch the diddler in the moonlight. With a bucket of slime, oh so gooey, and a net made of socks, oh so screwy. The night was silent, the trap was set, the boy waited up without a sweat. Then came the diddler humming his tune. I wonder what kind of tune a diddler would hum. Like, what kind of song does a diddler sing? I believe the children are the future. That's what I believe the children are the future. That's what a diddler would hum. Under the light of the creepy full moon. Splat went the slime right onto his head. Gotcha, the boy yelled, jumping out of his bed. Mom and Dad came upon hearing the shout and saw the diddler caught without a doubt. The diddler laughed, a sound so eerie, covered in slime, oh so bleary. Good one, kid, you got me so good, but I'm registered to live in your fine neighborhood. Diddler on the Roof is available on Amazon, and the theme song is available as a ringtone on iTunes.
Diddler on the roof, diddler on the roof, diddler on the roof.
When Parents Go to Jail is up next. When Parents Go to Jail. Some people have said that this book is racist because I whenever I put, here's what happens, right? Whenever I write books, like sometimes I'll write a book and people will be like, oh, your book's not inclusive. There's no people of color in your book. That's racist. And then I'll write a book and I'll put people of color in it. And then people instantly say it's racist because I'm putting them in a bad light. But the thing is that every single one of my characters in my books, by the way, white, black, brown, otherwise, they're all put in a bad light. So when you want diversity and you want representation and you complain that you're not getting it, don't complain when you do get it, okay? Because sometimes we have to represent people poorly. And I don't care what color you are. If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? So when parents go to jail, this one triggers some people. So if you're super woke, you're not going to like this one.
When parents go to jail, when parents go to jail.
Sometimes parents have to go to jail for driving while drunk or committing fraud by mail. This mom's in jail because she shoplifts. This dad's in trouble for passing fake scripts. Sometimes prison is mom's new home because she wouldn't snitch on her pimp named Jerome. They get one phone call and it's always collect. The magic words to say are, yes, I'll accept. This dad got busted for growing some plants. This dad's in jail for creative finance. This mom's in trouble for defrauding her employer. She'll face extra time for not demanding a lawyer. When they get caught, they have to show... When they get caught, they have to finger paint. And they get in more trouble if they don't show restraint. They might get a ride in a black and white cruiser. But after that, they will always be a loser. When Parents Go to Jail is available on Amazon, and yes, the ringtone is on iTunes.
When parents go to jail, when parents go to jail.
All right. Do you want to hear? Here's your two options coming up next. Do you want to hear Sweatshop Kids Make Everything You Own, or Why Daddy Hits Mommy? A kid's guide to understanding alcoholism. Sweatshop Kids, or Why Daddy Hits Mommy? Go ahead. Vote in the chat which book you want to hear next. By the way, that's right. My name is Brad Goss. I write the books for the children. You are in my basement. Tell your friends and click that follow button.
His name is Brad Goss. He writes children's books. His name is Brad Goss.
This here is one of my favorite ringtones. This is the first book that I ever wrote. And this one went so viral that it convinced me to write 145 other books. So we owe so much to this book. So much came out of this. If this book wasn't a success, I might not have written a second one. So like, this really just sealed the entire fate of my future, this book right here. Why Daddy Hits Mommy. And it's my favorite ringtone on iTunes.
Why Daddy Hits Mommy. Kids Guide to Understand Alcoholism.
Tell me you don't want that ringtone. When Dad comes home, he wants two things: a whiskey drink and spotless sinks. Even though your mommy works too, Dad's domestic labor expectations are askew. Once Daddy enjoys drinky 3, it's time for you and Mom to flee. To Grandma's house you'd better go, or Mom will suffer several blows. To the face is where Daddy hits, because he drinks and cannot quits. Please remember Dad is sick, even when he uses a stick. Alcohol is Daddy's crutch, and that's why he hits Mom too much. Why Daddy Hits Mommy is available on Amazon. And yes, the ringtone is on iTunes, and it slaps.
Why Daddy Hits Mommy. Kids Guide to Understand Alcoholism.
If you're in here and you're trolling because you're triggered, well, that's on you, because you stuck around and now you're just investing time and energy in garbage because you're here and you're complaining about the quality of my work and all whatever. I see you in the chat, whatever your fucking name is. I see people are interacting with you. I see you, and I acknowledge you, and I want to thank you, because without trolls, I probably wouldn't have half the followers. Your engagement, I mean, you're engaging more than anybody because you hate so much. And it's cute. It's kind of cute because you're spending all this time and energy in here on something you don't like. And that's kind of weird behavior, because we really have limited time on this planet. And you're here being a little bitch, being a soft little bitch. And you know, I'm grateful for you. And I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad you hate so much, because the hate energy is actually stronger than the love energy. I don't know if you know that or not, but when people like you, they'll comment, "That's funny," and then they'll follow you and they'll move on. But when they hate you, they watch every second of your videos and they argue in the comments with people. And that, my friends, is what they call engagement. Sweatshop Kids Make Everything You Own. You can get this book on Amazon, and yes, you can get the theme song as a ringtone for your iPhone. Whoops. I played the wrong theme song. Okay, what do we got here? I got to find it again. Hang on a second. Look at that. I just picked the wrong one. Here we go. Sweatshop Kids.
Sweatshop Kids, make everything you own. Sweatshop Kids, Sweatshop Kids, Sweatshop Kids.
Sweatshop Kids Make Everything You Own, from Gran's frying pan to your new smartphone while you sleep quietly in your bed. A kid somewhere gets smacked in the head with the very same shirt that you now own. Kids also pick coffee wherever it's grown. Kids work long hours and sleep on the floor. No time to play, no time to be sore. A kid made your hoodie so soft and so cheap. Kids pick sugar cane for your favorite sweets. Kids mine the diamonds for all your bling bling. Sweatshop kids are there to make everything. Child labor is important. Now you can see, to keep things free, to keep things cheap in a throwaway society. Sweatshop kids make everything you own. You can get it on Amazon, and yes, there's a ringtone, and it's available on iTunes. Where the fuck is it? Did it go? No. There it is.
Sweatshop kids, make everything you own. Sweatshop kids, sweatshop kids, sweatshop kids.
The hater's still here. It's amazing. You're still here. Like, how much time? I've been live for an hour. Have you been here the whole hour? That's weird, man. That's weird. That is weird. All right. Let's go. How about, I'll give you two more options. Here you go. You ready? Child services, they're coming for you and your big sister too, or dad's a cuck. Dad's a cuck, or child services. Vote in the chat which book you want to hear next. Hi, Brad. Can you say hi to 6? Hi to 6. There you go. What's it going to be? My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children.
His name is Brad Goss. He writes children's books. His name is Brad Goss.
All right, I think we're going to start with child services. They're coming for you and your big sister too. Just a quick reminder, my name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. I have 144 books published, and they're all available on Amazon. Here is the theme song for child services. You can get it on iTunes as a ringtone.
Child services, they are coming for you and your big sister too.
Your house is a mess from the top to the bottom. Unlivable at best, and the kitchen smells rotten. Your parents are hoarders, can't throw anything away. It's a mental disorder. Now you'll have to pay. A call to the cops. Your parents go to court. Foster care next stop. It was your last resort. Try hard not to moan. Your parents negligent. Now you're on your own, and your sister can't make rent. Child services. They're coming for you and your big sister too. It's available on Amazon.
Child services, they are coming for you and your big sister too.
Next up, we're going to read Dad's a Cuck. Dad's a Cuck. My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. Yes, this ringtone is available on iTunes.
Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck.
My name is Brad Goss. Make sure you're following me here, Instagram, and YouTube. Same name everywhere. And search Brad Goss on the iTunes store for the ringtones, and search Brad Goss on Amazon for the books. This is my full-time job, is publishing dope-ass rhymes for you. Your mom's a hard worker. Your daddy is too. Did I play the song? I didn't play the song, did I? Maybe I did.
Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck.
Well, then we played it twice. Your mom's a hard worker. Your daddy is too. They take care of the house and clean up after you. But marriage is more than just working and chores. Your mommy has needs your dad can't ignore. Can everybody report Corey Pope for hate speech right now? Just everybody report him for hate speech right now so he loses his account, please. Just right-click on him or whatever you got to do. Let's report this asshole for hate speech because he just said he just labeled me as something, and TikTok will definitely take him down for that. So if we can all just go in there and report him for hate speech, let's just get him banned because he's garbage. He's human garbage, right? Can we just ban human garbage from the chat? Can we do that? Everybody report him for hate speech. Just go. I'll wait. Let's go get him. Let's go get him, everybody. I'll do it too. Let's see if I can do it too. I'll do it too. Let's do it. Corey Pope, hate speech. Let's go. Let's go. Report. And we're going to go hate speech. And we're going to submit. All right. Bye, Corey. We're going to miss you, though. We will miss you. We will miss you. Here we go. Let me just pull it out here. And you're gone. All right. Bye, Corey. Okay. Let's start over, everybody. Your mom's a hard worker. Your daddy is too. They take care of the house and clean up after you. But marriage is more than working and chores. Your mommy has needs your dad can't ignore. Mom's sex drive is greater than dad's ability to keep your mom happy until she met Steve. They made an agreement 'cause your mom likes to fuck. They do everything together. Your dad is a cuck. Dad's a Cuck is available on Amazon, and the theme song ringtone is on iTunes.
Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck. Your dad's a cuck.
My name is Brad Goss. I read books for children. Make sure you click that follow button and go follow me on Instagram and YouTube because there are over 35 books that I'm not allowed to read on TikTok because people like Corey report everything that makes them sad and upset, and they stick around to report everything because that's what they do. They're just volunteer snitches for social media platforms. It's the weirdest thing. The ringtones are on iTunes. Just search for Brad Goss on iTunes under ringtones. You will find all of my songs are available as ringtones, including songs that you can't hear on TikTok because the books are banned because little bitches report them. So Brad Goss, that's what you search on all the things to find me. Click that follow button here. Go get some books on Amazon. Support your boy. That would definitely be amazing if you could do that. Is it actually for children? Do you really need to ask? Was what I'm asking you now. Do you need to ask that question? Are you really that thick that you need someone to clarify this for you? You really need this clarified? Really? Come on. You don't need me to clarify this, dude. Come on. Tell me the truth. You really need it clarified? Huh? You need me to break it down for you? You need me to break it down? I'll break it down for you. I have a happy birthday book, by the way, Sasha, so thank you. I have a happy birthday book. I have a bunch of books. Do the corn one. I've already done the corn one. I've done all the books. We've done all the books. I'll stick around for some dad advice, but then I'm cutting out of here. Got to go. You know what I'm saying? I got to go. So if you have a dad advice question, I will answer it. I bought one of your books for my cousin for Christmas. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate the love. Which book did you get? Let's see. Oh, you think Corey actually got banned? Amazing. That makes me super happy. You know what? TikTok bans creators all the time. They should ban trolls. Why not? Brad, how long you been writing? I've been doing this for 4 years, Justin. Your books were a big hit at the baby shower. Amazing. Thank you. I hope you got the Dead Babies coloring book. Do you know how to find a lost car? Go to Saudi Arabia. That's where all the cars are. I'm buying your books. Thank you, Lauren. How do I get a job? You're probably going to have to do some shit. You know what I mean? You might have to get on your knees. What made you want to write books? I just love books and I love educating people with words, you know? So That's what I'm all about. I'm all about that. I'm all about that edutainment. You know what I'm saying? And I stay up all night. Writing these dope ass rhymes for you. How do I get a girlfriend, Brad? Get a boyfriend. Get a boyfriend, and then you'll get a girlfriend. How much time did you spend writing your books? Not much time at all. Which book is your fave? My favorite book is probably Race Wars or Becky the Throat Goat. The reason I love Becky the Throat Goat so much is because she's one of the few characters I've created that she kind of has a life of her own now, which I really love. We're going to get that sweatshirt. I am going to have these available soon. This is going to be a limited edition thing. These are like, Mike Hunt sweatshirts. So they're coming. They're coming. But I do have Mike Hunt shirts on Amazon. I do have shirts on merch.bradgoss.com. Which book took the longest to write? Becky the Throat Goat took the longest to write, Lauren. That book took me about a year to write from start to finish because I was kind of stuck on it a few times. How many people check to see if Corey got banned? That Corey page is now the third search when I look. I'm getting that. So sick. Can you read us a story, please? I've already done all the stories. Love how you give real advice along with a side of dad jokes. That's my thing. Buster the Perverted Ghost. How often do you go live? How do you go live on TikTok? Willie, you're going to need 1,000 followers, my friend. You're going to need 1,000 followers, and then they'll let you go live. Everybody go follow Willie Dubs. Willie Dubs is another comic. He's a funny guy. Click on him. Go follow him right now. He needs to get to 1,000 followers so he can go live. And then he promised me he was going to invite me into his comedy writing room. So go follow Willie Dubs, everybody. Appreciate the love. How often do you go live? Not that often, actually. I'm trying to do it more, but it taps my energy, if I'm honest. It's kind of draining. It's like doing a show, I need that sweater from my brother. That's his name. That's hilarious. What's your favorite character that I've made? My favorite character is Becky the Throat Goat and Clip Clop the racist horse cop. What got you into writing? Honestly, I just wanted to publish. I just wanted to create a lot of content. I just wanted to put a lot of stuff out there. I wanted people to be able to buy things that I made and have them available in their house. And books is kind of the low barrier of entry. It's easy to do. How does one engage in coitus? That I can't tell you without getting banned. But there's usually balloons involved. What made you make these types of books? Lauren, I listen to the voices in my head, if I'm honest. I just kind of do what I think is good and funny and what I should do next. Baba Black Sheep is my favorite too. That one's banned by TikTok. I can't read that one to you here. I can play you the theme song, which is also available on iTunes as a ringtone, but I not allowed to read Baba Black Sheep. Deals with another routine stop.
Baba Black Sheep deals with another routine stop.
How are you not verified? Great question. TikTok refuses to verify me for some reason. Instagram verified me, but TikTok refuses to. I think because I get a lot of reports. I get a lot of community guidelines reports, and I think they don't like that. So that's one of the reasons. I love your books, and you never fail to make me laugh and make my days better. Never stop making books. Thank you, Lauren. That makes me happy. Let's see. What is my appeal? I think my appeal is like a mix between like Dwight Schrute with diabetes and like discount Elon Musk. I think I have that kind of cross. That's my appeal, Zach, is like, if you wanted to see what like alcoholic diabetic Dwight Schrute would look like, or like Elon Musk if he was broke, that's kind of me. That's where I kind of cross those two. I'm in the middle of that Venn diagram. Why did you skip me? Did I skip you on Omegle? I skip people for a lot of reasons. I'm going to tell you why. I skip people because the vibe isn't there. I skip people for too much background noise. If you're playing copyright music, I'm going to skip you. If you've got a TV on or there's too much talking going on, I'm going to skip you. If your lighting is terrible, I'm going to skip you. It could have been any one of those reasons, but usually it's the vibe. Like sometimes I'm just like, I don't like this vibe. Or if I think English is your second language, I'm going to skip you because you're not going to get the jokes and it's going to be really awkward. I love your sense of humor, Brad. I was having a rough morning, so thanks for the laughs. Thank you, Justin. It makes me happy. I just stopped here because you look like the singer for the Melvins. Now I got to look that shit up. Your train book is the best one. Thank you, Georgia. That makes me happy. I'm glad you like Mom Runs Trains on the weekend with Dad's friends. Ryan says, love your work. Keep it up. Thank you, Ryan. Or show your Cocker Spaniel. Those sunglasses are sick. Shout out to Blue Blocker for sponsoring me. Like if you bought Elon Musk from Wish. Exactly, Amber. I've actually done that joke before. You know that. I've done that joke. I look like Elon Musk if you bought him off of Wish. Or now we could say Temu. Race Wars is definitely my favorite. Thank you, Emma. Are you on every night? No. I go live, a couple times a week, but I'm really trying to do it more. I'm really going to try to go live more. Keep up that good work, bro. Thank you. Where do you get the ideas? They do. They just come. They just kind of hit me. Can you read more books, please? All right. Let's do Daddy's a Simp. How does that sound? Yeah? You want Daddy's a Simp? I got to find the theme song. Bear with me. It's buried here. It's a buried one. All right.
Your daddy's a simp, simp, simp. Your daddy's a simp, simp, simp. Yes, your daddy's a simp. Don't expect much inheritance.
When your mommy died, your dad had it rough. He got himself right, even though it was tough. So he set himself up with a dating profile. He shaved off his stubble and polished his smile. It's been a long time since your dad went on dates, and he came home happy. Everything turned out great. But things seem strange with your dad's new lady. He's taking her on lots of big shopping trips lately. She's not even affectionate with your dear old dad. Always too tired for sex. And that's bad. And then something happened that seems kind of strange. He bought her a house just a few blocks away. His girlfriend won't touch him. She calls him a wimp. I'm sorry to tell you, your daddy's a simp. Daddy's a simp. You can get it on Amazon, and yes, the ringtone is on iTunes. Imagine how great it would be every time your dad calls if Daddy's a Simp was the ringtone.
Your daddy's a simp, simp, simp. Your daddy's a simp, simp, simp. Yes, your daddy's a simp. Don't expect much inheritance.
My name is Brad Goss. I write books for children. Thank you for being here. Again, you can find all my stuff by searching my name, Brad Goss. iTunes for ringtones, Spotify for music, YouTube for uncensored content, Instagram if you want to slide in my DMs. That's me, Brad Goss. It's on all the things. I'm Brad Goss on all the things. You can even have a one-on-one consultation with me if you go to one of the links, and it's one of the links anyway. It's one of the links. Again, thank you for being here. My name is Brad. I write the children's books. Click that follow button, and support your boy. You know what I'm saying? Buy some shit. Buy a book. Buy 10 books. I love you too, Emma. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. All right. We're out. We are out. Thanks again.